welcome up Stephanie Maldonado. Please give it up for her.
Okay, hi guys, my name is Stephanie Maldonado. So my story starts sophomore year of high school. I went to an extremely rigorous high school. And I went to this high school, the way you get in is through a lottery thing. And my older sister actually went there first, and so that stakes were very high. And they only got hired because she was the school's sweetheart. So it's everybody loved her. She was the example student. She'd talk about stuff. And I loved her too, so fair enough. But I was ooh, coming in, I was already pretty nervous. And then freshman year, I was oh, I'm okay. I'm not that great. I wasn't extraordinary, but I was it's fine. I'm still passing, which was hard, in comparison to my sister, because they love her. And then at the end of freshman year, we went into COVID, and I was completely bombing. I was not doing well at all. I had to get private lessons with the principal because I was I can't take any of these tests. I'm just failing all of them. So that kind of sucked, obviously. And then I got into sophomore year, and I noticed I started doing really well. I started getting A's, and this was in classes that I should not be getting A's in. It was STEM classes. And I was I'm not a STEM girly, never have been. Love math, love science, just cannot figure it out for the life of me. And so when I got that A, it was invigorating. I loved it. Even now, the adrenaline, the rush that you get when you get that transcript and it's oh, it's an A. Oh my God. So that was really exciting for me. So I had this mindset of okay, I'm capable. Look, that's an A, and it was in science, and I'm not good at it, so I'm capable. And I went into this, I had this mindset going into concurrent enrollment, which I don't know if you guys know what that is, but it's you're taking college classes and high school classes at the same time. And at my high school is only offered to the top 10 students. The rest of the students, they were just yeah, no, we don't think you'll do well. Let's just not try it. And so I was thankfully given the opportunity. And I took this class with all of my best friends who were also really high achievers. And out of everyone, I'm the only one that got a C. I finished the class with a C, and I was I couldn't breathe. And it was just a really rough moment. I was super embarrassed. Even now, I'm getting anxiety just thinking about how hopeless I felt in that moment when I got that C. So it was a really rough moment, and I went home and I cried about it. And I cried a lot and a lot and a lot, and I couldn't get the thought of this C out of my head for a long time. And I remember I had a class with a teacher who I was actually really, really close to. He was my crew teacher. I loved him. And one day I was just sitting in class, and he made a joke, and he was you need to work harder. And I was yeah, of course I need to work harder. And he meant it as a joke, obviously, but he didn't understand that in that moment. I was in this mental turmoil, and it was a really tough moment. And I remember when he told me that, I completely broke. I started crying. Because I was you meant it as a joke, and I know that, but my heart literally broke, and I couldn't really deal with what he had just said to me. And honestly, after that, the next 3 months, kind of I don't remember much of them, because I was just completely distraught over this grade and the shame that I was feeling. And so I don't remember much of them, but there's some moments that I do remember, and it was there'd be moments where I'd be interacting with people, and it was people who knew me all my life, my sister. And teachers who were really close to me, and they would just look shocked, they looked scared anytime that they'd interact with me. And seeing this reaction from people who knew me scared me more. And then I was okay, fine, I'm better, I'm good, it's not that deep. And I say that a lot, I'm it's not that deep, it's not that serious, it's whatever, move on. And so I developed this mindset of it's not that deep. And I did move on, and it worked. I got back to getting good grades. I got A's. I got into a good college. I go to DU with Ivan. And so I got there, and it worked all throughout freshman year of college too. I got A's. I was doing good. And then this summer came, and I started working my first job, and I love it there. So it's Garage. That's the clothes I'm wearing is from Garage. I love it there. I love my coworkers. We laugh a lot, even when working, we laugh a lot. And so it's really fun, to be around all of them. And this summer I also got into a relationship, and it's my first ever love relationship. So I'm oh, I'm in love, and I'm feeling things that I've never felt before. And I have to trust that they're feeling them too, and be are you sure? So I got into that. And then my older sister, she was pregnant at the end of my freshman year. Ivan was actually there when I found out. And we were I don't know if this is true, but no, it was. It was true. And so all of these exciting things were happening and I was really enjoying it. So I forgot that school was a thing. Like I didn't know. And then obviously I went back to school and I was like, whoa, like I don't like this anymore. And I was just like, I'm not used to like the academic pressure of like the school. Like I was like, before I was like striving for it and I was like, yes, like that A. And now I'm like, no, like why am I doing this? Like it's okay if I get a B, right? Like I just was so excited about like going home all the time. And I was like, I mean, it's okay. But at the same time, like while I was feeling like all these good things, I was like, it's okay. On the other side of myself, I was like, who am I? Like this, I would have never behaved like this. I would have gotten that A no matter what. Like I would have sacrificed anything for it. Like what's going on? Because like I was like, wait, what happened to me? Like this is not me at all. And obviously, my sister, I'm very close to her. And then I talked to my partner about it, and I was like, I'm just having like a really, really rough time. And so they sat me down one day and they were like, we have to like just talk to you. And I was like, okay, like what are we talking about? Like I immediately was like, no, like what? And they were just like, why can you not be comfortable unless like you're stretched somewhere? Like if you're not stressed in some capacity in your life, you're not okay. And I was like, what? Like, why would you say that to me? And it was like a really shocking moment because I'd never thought of it that way. Like, I was just like, no, I'm ambitious. Like, it's ambition. Like, it's not stress. And I was like, and I can rest afterwards. Like, I was just chasing this rest that I was like, I'm going to get after. Like, once I get my degree, I can just chill and I can be at peace and I can be happy. And so after they said this to me, like a week later, my niece was born. So I have a niece now. I'm an aunt. She's like 2 weeks old. And the thing is that my sister was in labor for 2 days. And it was 2 days before I had a midterm. So I was at the hospital because I was like, I couldn't stand the thought of like sitting in geography class and not holding my sister's hand while she was like in labor. So I was like, no, like I'm gonna go to the hospital. That's just way more important right now. And I'm glad I did. Like I thankfully can say like, whenever my life ends, hopefully it's long, I could be like, yeah, I held her hand. I made jokes. I cracked a lot of jokes because I didn't know what to do. And I was really clumsy. I was tripping over everything. It was really bad. But I was just really nervous. But I can say that I was there. And the midterm, I got a 48 out of 100. So not great. But it's okay. It's okay. I was like, it was worth it. It was worth it. And yeah, like I was honestly so proud that I could be like, I'm there. And I took a test again. And I got 103, so it's for the same class. So my grade went up, so I was like, it's fine. But the point being that I can like say proudly that academics isn't my life, and that's an okay thing to say. And I have no shame in saying that now. So that was it.
If y'all could give it up, that was so beautiful. Thank you so much.